will be looking to make the most of his time in the spotlight.
Some players, I think, for MacArthur has been brilliant from Sturjovski.
Play moves quickly. Vickery, the goal scorer, the match winner last week, drives forward. This cross is blocked by Pantazopoulos.
Well, that's going to be very interesting for MacArthur tonight, maybe not having that hold-up play.
Rose's cross is blocked by Talbot. Pantazopoulos, second ball. It's picked up by MacArthur. Vickery, nice footwork. Two players out to block him.
That's really solid from Brilliante, going and helping out.
Congested areas finds Talbot. Vickery is hugging the touchline. Slips in Vickery. Can turn, lovely turn from Vickery. Good straight dreams. Bernardo, centering ball, has to be really good quality, and it is there. It is presenting kindly to Luke Vickery. A scratch of the head, but a really good chance for MacArthur.
That's how good he can be. Bernardo Oliveira just sprinting forward. He had a little bit of help on the outside. And that ball there, looked as though it was a good ball in. Maybe it's a little bit too much on it for Vickery. But that is a great opening. And just how quickly MacArthur can turn something into...
Caceres skips one way and the other, clips a ball in, and it is on target. But
Duke and Sawyer, Jidong are all hold-up type players. So I'm really excited to see how Millet understands and answers those questions.
That's a great inclusion to this MacArthur squad. Skips through as Thurgate brings rough
job of watching MacArthur spin the ball around, and they're very good at doing it, mind you, going from side to side.
Now Duran, he'll go for the shot. Well, he hasn't done much, but when you finish like that...
For consistency, did we ask for class? He's given it to us on the Harvey Norman replay. It looks as though he just stays on side there. The first instance loses control, and he doesn't really hit this with power. It's all the
first half. A scuffed pass from Callum Talbot, and the Bulls look to settle and charge forward. Jai Rose, he's been energetic in the first half and definitely has a chance in header, but quickly interrupted by MacArthur's defence. Vickery just runs into a bit of traffic.
And for me, that's a prime example there. And nothing against Jai Rose whatsoever, but in a killer moment when players are gone bang, bang.
Looks to help it through. Clever pass. Now Vickery. That's blocked.
Pantazopoulos, good coverage there. Vickery's been...
Vickery to the right. Pass a little behind Luke Vickery. Now has a decision to make. Talbot, his first time ball into the box is really, really good to the far post. It skips past one. Looks for the ball down the line, runs into his namesake Liam Rose. And a scrap. Confirmation of the change.
Vietnam menyoroti peluang timnas Indonesia meraih gelar juara Piala AFF 2026 dengan hanya satu alasan kuat. Piala AFF atau ASEAN Cup 2026 digelar pada tanggal 24 Juli hingga tanggal 26 Agustus. Perubahan jadwal yang membuat kans timnas Indonesia juara sangat besar. Timnas Indonesia harus memasang target besar di ajang ini demi memuaskan dahaga juara yang sudah berlangsung puluhan tahun. Publik Vietnam pun merasakan getaran itu. Kebangkitan skuad Garuda akan ditandai dengan raihan trofi juara turnamen bergengsi Asia Tenggara ini. Menurut Vietnam, Indonesia akan datang dengan kekuatan terbesar di Piala AFF nanti, karena ajang ini digelar di masa transisi kompetisi. Khususnya para pemain yang berkarir abroad di luar negeri, sebelumnya Piala AFF selalu digelar pada bulan Desember. Di mana kompetisi masih berjalan dan ajang ini tidak termasuk agenda resmi FIFA, itulah alasan Indonesia tak pernah menurunkan skuad terbaik. Ini berarti tidak akan ada lagi perselisihan antara klub dan Federasi Sepak Bola Indonesia (PSSI) terkait seleksi pemain. Karena Piala AFF diadakan pada masa transisi antar musim, semua pemain terbaik memiliki kesempatan untuk dipanggil. Ini juga berlaku untuk pemain yang saat ini bermain di luar negeri, tulis media Vietnam. Masalah Indonesia di Piala AFF ini sudah jadi rahasia umum, Vietnam bahkan mengetahuinya dengan sangat detail. Memang seperti ancaman untuk Vietnam selaku juara bertahan, tapi mereka juga antusias menyaksikan kebangkitan sepak bola Indonesia. Sebelumnya, PSSI kesulitan memanggil pemain yang tidak termasuk dalam kalender pertandingan FIFA, tetapi tahun ini mereka tampak lebih fleksibel. Oleh karena itu, masih ada harapan bahwa tim nasional Indonesia akan memenangkan Piala AFF untuk pertama kalinya. Ini menandai awal baru untuk membangun kembali prestasi tim nasional Indonesia. Piala AFF memang disepelekan bagi sebagian kalangan yang menganggap trofi di ajang ini sebenarnya tidak begitu penting. Namun, sebagian lainnya menganggap Indonesia belum layak disebut level Asia jika belum pernah sekalipun merengkuh gelar juara ajang ini. Indonesia sudah 6 kali menjadi runner-up, yakni pada edisi 2000, 2002, 2004, 2010, 2016, dan 2020. Thailand menjadi momok yang menakutkan bagi skuad Garuda di turnamen ini. Skuad Gajah Perang sudah 4 kali mengalahkan Indonesia di partai final Piala AFF. Dimulai pada edisi 2000, Indonesia kalah 1-4 dari Thailand di final, lalu pada edisi 2002, kalah adu penalti dari Thailand. Kemudian pada edisi 2016, Indonesia kalah 2-3 dari Thailand di final dan teranyar pada 2020 dengan agregat 2-6.